All right, what's good to YouTube? So look, today we're looking at Vampires Rising today, right? I'm trying to break this game down as fast as possible. I'm not really the best YouTuber or video maker, so I'm doing this shit one shot deal, okay? So bear with me. So basically, we got Rising. It's going to be three types of game modes. Well, three different types of servers, I should say. We got PvE, PvP, and then hardcore PvP. Hardcore PvP will be basically you die, you lose all your shit. You know what I mean? PvP, you die, you go back to your base, which is your castle. You basically get to go outside in the world and create your castle. You got to find, like, wood, resources, blood, energy, minions, stuff like that. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of this game before, so maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but you could do a little research. I'm mainly just trying to drop this video out because I used to play a shit ton of Battlerite, and I'm just here to tell you guys that's unfamiliar with the combat of Battlerite and potentially Vampires Rising. So these developers are really focused on combat, you know what I mean? And they put the emphasis in skill shot, you know what I mean? Like, this is probably one of the only games I've played, and I've been gaming for 25 years now, that you can miss everything in the game. You can miss heals, shields, melees, dashes, jumps, leaps, knockups, and shots and snipes. You can literally miss everything. And you can cancel things, and they make it so intense because it's like every ability and every skill matters. You know what I mean? And I love that. I'm a PvP player at heart. So with the PvE server, I don't have that much information on it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really too invested inside the PvE part. But, there's going to be people that's going to role play, build the most fanciest castles, and they're going to be full blown, just playing the Sims. You know what I mean? Creating their castles and things like that. Like I said, I'm just making this video to let you guys know how the combat is and how crazy we're about to go on PvP. You know what I mean? So if you're a PvP player, definitely tune in, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch. You can just type in DOL0 in your Google bar. I'll pop up everywhere like that. Or, maybe some links down low. So click that so we can run it up and play this game. I'm definitely going to be entering tournaments, definitely going to be hosting a server. Like, we trying to get this shit right. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's 4 people per party. You could build your own server. You could alter the options. You could do 8v8, 16 versus 16, 2020, free for all, whatever may have you. So I'm definitely looking to get like balls deep into that. Hey, you. But yo, so listen, man. You see all the skills and abilities. You basically get skills from like sucking on blood of creatures, vampires, enemy vampires, humans and creatures and animals and stuff like that. So the thing that's really exciting for a game like this for me is that you don't have to grind story mode. You know what I mean? You don't have to get on like I'm level 1 and play catch up and have a second job. You know what I mean? Like, it's not level 1 to level 50. You hop on, you wake up from your coffin or whatever, and you gotta go farming. You know what I mean? Find the weapon you like. It rather be a crossbow, a sword, a shield, a spear, an axe, whatever it is. You know what I mean? You're gonna have 2 different type of hot bars. You know what I mean? You're gonna have one on your left for your primary weapon, and you're gonna have one on your right for your spells. You get the spells and abilities from, like, sucking on creatures, like I mentioned before. That's what she said. So you wake up, you find an animal, or what creature gives what abilities. You just go suck that animal up, and then you have the skills you like. Now, obviously, it's going to be a shit ton of different builds. Crazy, there's going to be a meta, obviously, for the most part. But like I said, Stunlock Studios they did a really good job of battle, right? Like, that game was really balanced. Now, there's no perfect balance. You know what I mean? It's always going to be a stronger class or a stronger ability. But like I said, they put emphasis on skill. Like, this game is going to have a high skill ceiling. I'm positive. You know what I mean? Like, Bloodline Champions was no different, and neither was Battlerite. Like, you know what I mean? So if you guys are interested in PvPing, or even for like further updates on meta, techniques, tricks, skills, I'm going to be dropping videos for this game. Hopefully it comes out, runs well. It's going to be 40 people per server. I think I mentioned that earlier. And yo, we trying to lock in, man. So I'm about to end the video here, but let me tell you this one last important detail for the PvPers out there. The fact that they have an end game objective worldwide, like, you gotta grab these stones, right? It's like 3 of them. You gotta grab these stones and bring them back to your castle, like, the base you build that I mentioned earlier. If you get all 3 of those, for every stone you have, you get a new ability slash perk. So if you get all 3 of them, you're gonna have the most abilities and perks in that server. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be known as the Dracula. That's what they said. You're gonna be Dracula. Now, how many people can actually obtain and hold those powers? We don't know yet. I'm hoping they do a good job at balancing that, like, not even balancing it, just make it feel spectacular. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be the Dracula on your server. Like, we ain't no man server. Yo, who's the Dracula over there? Yo, it's Dolo. Oh yeah, I know him. Well, let's go raid him. You know what I mean? That's fire. Like, to the point where you could be infamous or you could be famous. People just try to come into your house and take your shit because they don't want you to have it. Maybe they want to have it. You're going to be a little bit stronger than they are, so you have a better chance of defending yourself. So it's not like, okay, I grinded for it, I go to sleep, I wake up, it's gone. You know what I mean? Also, you could leave like traps in your dungeon and minions that will defend your base while you're offline. And this is hardcore PvP, like I said. The regular PvP, from my understanding, is that it's going to be a 6-hour raid window. So you can only raid people throughout 6 hours of the day. And from my understanding, they're going to change those hours daily. You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty exciting. Like, you got a chance, like, okay, raids at Friday, 7 p.m. for the next 6 hours. You just got to get on and do what it do. And if you can't, maybe you lose it, maybe you don't. But, the next day you got 6 hours to go get it back. So I think there's a constant, like, tug of war. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm assuming this game is going to go. I'm pretty sure a lot of, like, familiar Battle Right players are going to come over. You know what I mean? If you're not really into the PvP or Battle Right or anything like that, they have the PvE where you could just hang out with your boys, chillax, do some role play, do some socializing. They do have in-game voice chat, which is huge. I feel like any game coming out 22 without in-game voice, like, it's an automatic L for multiple reasons. But I don't want to talk you guys' ear off. I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be going crazy in this game. I'm hoping to build a community. Hope people reach out, follow the channel, get active, join my Discord maybe, or if not, I see you guys in the main Discord, and hopefully we get this thing rocking, man. I got high hopes for this game, and I hope to see you guys out there. So I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah, do your own research, look things up. I just wanted to touch on the combat and the PvP and get it out there. Like, yo, we gonna go crazy. So hit me up. GG.